not the savior everyone expected her to be, simply because we're offline now. And
True.
online, she definitely seemed like, I'm sorry, we're getting a Dedede right now.
Yup.
So
that's what I was saying. I was like, how King Dedede managed to get a 2-0 sweep on Pyra and Mithra? Beyond me, but we're going to see how he handles up against Rushdown as Chrom here.
Hey, look. I think this is a very bad matchup for Dedede. I think the only thing Homie could do here is throw out Gordo and hope Frost runs into it. But, you know, not gonna lie to you, Dedede cannot do much to get out of Chrom's combos, and Chrom is such a strong character at the ledge that an F smash might be killing just here. I mean, that air dodge is the only thing that's saving there.
Oof!
Does it again!
Yeah, catching his landing just before he can get those little additional stars out for damage, and yeah, really efficient at edge guarding for such an obscure character that's not seen very often. Just Frost being able to cover those options regardless here.
Well, it doesn't take an insane degree of skill in order to be able to get Dedede off stage and keep him there, because the character's so huge, but the back are going to be taking that stock. But I do want to call out that Frost did two Nair 1s into nearly an up smash with the SCI from Hittoikun. Oh! Bad recovery from Frost is going to even it up real
Oof, yeah, unfortunate mishap on that recovery, and we got ourselves a tied stock count here for Hittoikun. He's not going to waste any time in it, I feel like. I definitely feel like he's going to be making his work right about now to try and get that percentage back up there.
Yeah, the thing about Dedede is don't expect to win neutral too often, but you will be living a lot longer. Trying to go for the suck and cuck, but not gonna connect just yet. Very good patience there from Frost in order to make it back.
And just shy of landing that, we're going to be seeing a couple of Gordos being used there to try and get himself back on the stage, specifically in center stage. But that's the one thing that Frost is very proficient at, is controlling the stage with quick options coming out of Chrom here. We're still seeing that in full force. Jab, back here. We call that Jer, and we call that a second stock right here, as Hittoikun is moving into the last stock of this first game here.
Yeah, and already getting to work, 36% and climbing. Still in disadvantage is Hittoikun, who just gets the back row off stage into the landing down B, and Hittoikun able to pretty much even it up in terms of stocks, but the answer immediately from Frost is to put him right at 66.
All right, we got ourselves a neutral air. So, I mean, like you mentioned, Ren, like, Frost is just making this matchup look like the breeze that it is. It is a very difficult matchup for King Dedede, but Hittoikun is still doing his work here, still doing what he can to make it work, being a solo, as far as I know, a solo Dedede. I have never seen him pull out someone else in a bracket, so I'd be very surprised if we saw any switch-ups in characters, but a switch-up in game plan is something that Hittoikun must be very adept at, playing a character that can honestly just lose a lot of matchups here if he doesn't play it out carefully. So let's see what the game plan is here moving to the second game.
Alright, no character switches right now going into game 2. And again, the thing about Chrom is that Chrom's got a disjointed hitbox that is really good at doing these juggles and preventing Dedede from touching the ground. But this is going to be a close quarter stage. Dedede can definitely cover a lot of ground with that Gordo and with the hammer as well. A beautiful combo going off into a spike that was not a stock against a character with worse recovery than Dedede. That might have been pretty good, but it definitely looks like the game plan from Hittoikun is just to plank right now.
Yeah, and we got ourselves an explosive start, as you just saw there for Frost. Just shy of taking the stock, as it was a little bit too rushed, as it was too early of a percent to take out Hittoikun just yet. And he's doing his work to make up that percentage too, all the way up to 78. And Frost is going to start pushing back here as he tries to regain that stage control that he wants very badly as his character. He always wants the stage control, and it's no different against a character like King Dedede here.
Alright, gonna go for the down B. It's not gonna connect though, and the up B, the little back end of it will. The up tilt gonna be landing as well. And now the back air from the landing, and Hittoikun takes the first lead of the set for them.
With an excellent reverse edge guard, no less here. We're gonna see how long he can keep up his momentum for in the first stock. 127 from center stage. The side B string is not gonna close it out quite yet. Going for an up air to punish the attempt. Oh, and an unfortunate air dodge out of seemingly nowhere is going to tie up the game here. But Hittoikun still has some neutral in store. Still has a couple more options to try and tie up the game a little bit more, but Frost is doing the complete opposite. He's putting the game back in his favor here. With 2 aethers in a row and a back air, putting him all the way up to 74 already.
Yeah, but a nice landing up B to take that one. Hey, I have a little trick question for you, buddy.
Yes, go ahead.
How do you beat a rushdown?
camp them.
No, I disagree. You make them rush you down. You make them play their game plan, but you have to intercept them as they're coming. But you need to be ready for it. You need to play a character that has the frame data in order to do that. Right now, the Dedede is the issue in this matchup, and we're just going to pretend that one didn't happen. They were trying to end the game off with that true spike, but unfortunately, not going on. And it is now an even game in terms of stocks, and the Goro are going to come right back out.
Excellent spot dodge.
Yeah, but not gonna last the whole duration of that uppy, and that's quite a lot of percent. The Gordo gonna be smacked right back into Hittoikun's face, but like he is planking again.
And we still have Frost at about 33% here, so how Hittoikun's gonna go about this is make or break for sure.
Yeah, and Hittoikun's really playing in the corner against Mr. FrostKqt, or excuse me, Frost. It's a long game.
Yeah, and I don't think that's intentional either, because Frost is, like I keep mentioning, he's very, very efficient and very big on stage control, so I don't doubt if he's being pushed into a little bit of a corner, especially at this percent here.
No, he's not pushing himself in the corner. He's keeping himself there, is the thing from Hittoikun. He's genuinely just trying to flank and make Frost approach so he can get up airs from underneath the stage. That's his whole game plan in this match, and it's been working, but the fact that you're putting yourself so close to the blast zone on a stage like Smashville is probably going to result in earlier stocks happening than you would expect.
Yeah, he needs to be maintaining that stage control as best as he can, even if arguably Frost does have the better option for doing so. Oh, but an excellently spaced up to this, just shy of taking the stock. That move is so ridiculously strong. For what reason, I don't know, but man, Frost is just reestablishing himself with a strong character such as Chrom, closing out the game in a 2-0 fashion. That was quite the excellent display there for Frost.